Battlefield 6's open beta has cheaters already, guys. It's a big yikes, but here's what EA needs to do right now to save the game before it's too late. Imagine that you've been counting the days. You have it marked on your calendar. You're hyped for Battlefield 6's release, for its big moment. You finally get into the open beta early, and in your very first match, watching some clown laser you through the walls like he's Neo from the Matrix. And the worst part of this is that it's not even launch day. Nope, it's not launch day. This is early access. Cheaters are already here, guys, before the game even officially starts. So the question is, if Battlefield 6 can't keep cheaters out of the beta, what happens when millions more people flood the servers on the actual launch day? So let's set the stage here, guys. The Battlefield 6 open beta early access kicked off yesterday, and on paper, this should have been a celebration for fans. A lot of people were excited about it. Twitch had Twitch drops going on. People I know were checking the game out. Heck, I even went on there and embarrassed myself for quite a bit. EA has lined up 2 weekends in August, this weekend and next weekend, for 8 multiplayer modes that are ready for launch on October 10th, and even some tasty leaks of 15 maps, both fresh and remastered to fuel the hype train. I mean, this is big. I see people who don't even play these types of games hyping it up on Twitter. It seems like Battlefield 6 is just overall exciting for the gaming community, especially after the rough reception that the last Battlefield entry kind of left us. It was very disappointing. Fans are ready to believe EA when they promised that this time would be different. EA was basically having some big shoes to fill, and it looked like they were delivering. Finally, the hype was real, but within hours of this beta going live, reality came crashing in, right? Back to life, back to reality, like that 90s song goes. So there's cheaters in the beta. The waters are already polluted, guys. Clips started flooding social media. There's wall hacks, there's aimlocks, ESP boxes that are highlighting every player through solid terrain. And yes, this is with EA's brand new Javelin anti-cheat system. Yeah, that one that's supposedly running from day one. This big, huge anti-cheat system that they've implemented. Well, it's not working. What's up with that? How come it's not working, EA? So there was one viral clip that got so much attention that EA producer Alexa Christofi personally replied to it, assuring everyone that the cheater was banned. And yeah, you know what? That's great. You're assuring us that the cheater was banned, that they're no longer with the company. Can I help you with something? I'm sorry, Robert. Dominoes again. But for every cheater that is caught on video, how many of them are quietly ruining lobbies without getting clipped? You can't clip them all. If there's one, there's several of them. It's like cockroaches, and it's a problem. This is an open beta, so I know there's a lot of bugs that are being worked out, a lot of glitches being worked out. They're testing the servers, but for this new anti-cheat software that they have implemented, for it not to be working already, that's a concern. And there's plenty of these going through the cracks that we haven't seen yet. Like I said, not every cheater can get exposed on video, but one of these that got viral was personally addressed. That's cool, you did it, but I don't think there's enough here. There's a lot of concern here, which leads us to an anti-cheat debate. Here's where things get murky, guys. Some players are swearing that Javelin isn't even enabled in this beta. Now, there's no proof. There's no proof or evidence of that. But these players are saying that it's not even enabled in this beta, that EA is just using this as a data collection phase to strengthen the system before launch. That's not a bad speculation on it. Others insist that it is running, but it's clearly struggling. Either way, guys, there's a problem here. What we have here is a failure to communicate, right? Either way, it does raise a brutal truth for Battlefield fans. Anti-cheat isn't a set it and forget it tool. It's not perfect. It's not going to work 100% of the time. It's basically an arms race. There's hack developers out there that are testing their cheats right now. Whether you like them or not, they are very talented at what they do. They know how to hack. They know how to adjust their cheats to bypass whatever EA is throwing at them before the official release. It's almost like a hobby for them. Like this is what these guys do daily. They know what they're doing. They find enjoyment out of this. This is like their pastime. And I can see the reasoning with it. I can see how this could be fun to figure out ways to cheat and exploit and bypass the Javelin system and stuff like that. Sometimes it is pretty funny to see people doing it, but if there's enough people cheating in the game, it's going to ruin the fun. It's going to ruin the ecosystem of what Battlefield 6 is supposed to have. And this is why we got to talk about why this matters, guys. Battlefield isn't just competing with Call of Duty or Apex Legends for players' time, right? It's competing for trust. And the second a game has a cheater problem and it becomes a reputation for it, casual players aren't going to come in. Streamers aren't going to play. They're going to bail. And the hardcore community is going to get burned out. So while these hackers and these cheaters are having fun, doing their mods and getting past the anti-cheat, it will ruin the fun for everybody else. I'm sorry. Don't mean to be a pooper for you guys. We've seen this story before, guys. We've seen it with Warzone, right? We've seen it with PUBG. We've seen it with Destiny 2. All three of these games, Warzone, PUBG, Destiny 2, they have all fought waves of cheaters, and some have never really fully recovered after dealing with it. You know, the player base is gone. They've never fully recovered it. EA is saying that they're all in on Battlefield 6. But if they lose the fight against cheaters right now in the open beta, that investment could literally vanish overnight. This is not the time to have cheaters all over the place. I get it. It's open beta. The bugs and glitches are still being worked out, but you have to step up against the cheaters and push that anti-cheat going on. So what does EA need to do right now? I have a little checklist right here. We need full transparency. Straight up, right out the gate, they need to confirm if Javelin is fully active with the beta or not. All right? Ambiguity, this whole not really telling us anything, it breeds distrust, okay? Come out, be transparent, tell us if the anti-cheat is enabled in this open beta or not, so people aren't getting upset over nothing, right? Second, we need instant and visible bans. All right? We need them to be instant and visible. We need to see this. Nothing boosts morale like actually seeing the hacker who got you killed instant kicked mid-match. Like, as soon as the cheat happens, they need to happen, right? No diddle-dalling, no waiting for reports, no investigating. We need to have instant invisible bans on top of transparency. On top of that, hardware bans is something else. Not just account bans. Not just, oh, your EA account is banned. We need to make it expensive and inconvenient for cheaters to come back. They have to have old school style, hey, your Xbox is not allowed to be online on our servers again. And I know it sucks for some of you guys. It ruins the fun, but it has to be done, right? And we need better community reporting tools as well. Streamlined in-game reporting that gets reviewed fast. Fast, easy, and simple for anybody. Think about all the types of demographics that are playing this. It needs to be streamlined, and there has to be ongoing updates, guys. Cheaters evolve daily. They come up with new ways of exploiting stuff. So should the anti-cheat. The anti-cheat should be ever evolving. Don't just leave it and set it and forget it. Like I said, this is important. It's the open beta. This is one of the biggest games coming out. October 10th is the release. We're a couple months away. Everybody's hyped up for this game, myself included, and a cheater problem definitely can hurt it. It's a bad look, especially for an open beta. So here's the closing emotional punch that I got for you guys. If you've been in the beta, you've already spotted cheats, you know how frustrating it is, right? You want Battlefield to succeed. You want this to be the game that finally nails the massive scale warfare that we've been waiting for, that large scale Battlefield. And, you know, if EA continues to let cheaters get comfortable now, though, the war might be over before the first fight or the first shot is even fired, right? So Battlefield 6 right now is at a crossroads. I believe the community's watching, everybody's watching, the competition's watching. Most importantly, the cheaters are watching too, right? So EA fans, did you run into cheaters this beta? I want to ask you guys this. Drop your stories down below in the comments, because if EA needs to hear how serious this problem is, address them, tweet them. I know it's a big corporation, so let your voices be heard. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that subscription button down below, leave a like, and I will see you guys on the next one. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on that PvP battlefield.